Okay, so this is an overview of how to connect to Maple pools via Gnosis Safe. First, you go to the Gnosis Safe application, which is gnosissafe.io. Open application. And then if you've already got a Gnosis Safe address created, it'll take you directly there. Otherwise, it has clear steps on how to create one if that's what you'd like to do. Once you've created it, it'll come to your existing one. You then select the Apps tab here. This takes you to the app marketplace, and these are all the different applications that are integrated via Gnosis Safe, of which Maple is now one. In order to add Maple to your dashboard here, hit Add Custom App, and then enter the URL for the Maple application. Ensure there's a slash at the end, and once you've entered it correctly, it will then appear. Select the checkbox and select Add. Then you can see it's now been taken you to the app marketplace, and you're able to interact with the pools. It's important to note here, this is only the functionality for being a lender or a liquidity provider into one of the pools. You cannot borrow or be the pool delegate via Gnosis Safe. So then you're able to interact with the pools as you would normally by going directly to the application, but you're facilitating that through Gnosis Safe. If you do decide to leave the application, you can then come back and do other things within the application of Gnosis Safe, and then come back to the app marketplace. And once you've added it once, it will always be there. You're able to select it again, and it will take you directly there. To provide you with an example of a transaction, and note that I've now come across to the Rinkaby test network, we'll deposit into one of the pools. So first you select a deposit as you normally would in the Maple app, and let's deposit $100,000. You'd go through the two-step process, same as you would on the normal application. You select Approve, Submit, confirm that on MetaMask, and then it will remain in an approved state, or this pending transaction. That's an important to note because of the policy that applies on Gnosis Safe. On this test network application for Gnosis, we have a 2 of 3 policy. So that means that 2 of the 3 address holders or authorizers of this Gnosis Safe need to approve each transaction. And so if you come back into the Transactions tab here, you can see that this approve is now waiting for that second approval to go through. So this will vary from Gnosis Safe to Gnosis Safe depending on the policy that that one has in place. Once that would be approved, and note now I've switched across address to the second approver address as an example. We can confirm that transaction. And this is completing that first approved step. You're then able to come back into the application and complete the second step. Select deposit, and you note you can now deposit. That approve function has gone through. And go through the same process again. Submit, sign via MetaMask. It'll remain in this pending state. We then go back to the transactions. We see that that one is there for approval by a second authorized signer for this Gnosis Safe. We switch across to the second approver address. They're then able to confirm and finalize. And that deposit's now complete. You can come back into the application and you can see that that deposit amount has now gone up by 100,000, reflecting that the deposit has been completed successfully. We're really excited about the opportunity to work with Gnosis to put this into place, and I think it's going to be a great solution for DAOs to manage their treasury and access yield through Maple, as well as for other maybe larger institutions or multi-holders of an address that want to go through a more regimented approval process for transactions. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out in Discord. We look forward to receiving your deposit soon. Thank you.